Hi, everybody. This is Val of Valtopia, and I offered on my Facebook page to do, I said, Ask the GLOWUP Oracle, and I offered to do a few readings. So, this video is my recording of everybody's tune in. I'm just doing little mini tune ins. If you would like to dive deeper and have this experience, private message me and you can book in for a mini reading or a session, or when you're really ready to shift and implement and embody the changes you desire, book in for a package, a service, an experience. It is the life changing, and you will come and have your experience, then you'll go embody it in your life, and then you'll come back for another one later, or you'll keep going. Everybody's different. I'm here to invite you to do these deep dives with me. They're so good, honey. They're so good. All right. So the first question I have from Bliss is, it says, I am currently going through a rebirth, glowing up my business, which is going to be fully anchored in my soul purpose with bringing dragon rose codes to the new earth. I love it. There's my new earth painting here. How am I expressing this new frequency of work? How am I expressing this new frequency of work? All right, so I'm just going to do a little tune in here. Just clearing away anything that isn't aligned to Liz and her question, and a quick tune in to see what's the frequency of this energy that Liz is bringing through. What is this rebirth bringing to our collective? What is here? So with my eyes closed, just tuned in, I'm just seeing a hand outstretched. I'm seeing a hand outstretched. I'm definitely feeling your ancestors coming through. Like you are carrying through an ancestral promise. So let's just do a little light language around that energy that I'm seeing and feeling and hearing. That, like, to just keep showing me this hand, like, here it is. Like, you already know and feel everything that you are bringing through. You've already brought it through. It's already here. There's nothing different or new other than like you fully embodying what's already here, what's already part of you. So let's just take a look at what what the tarot cards are saying. So we have the Four of Wands, which is about harmony, relaxation, celebration, home, community. You have some Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire energy. The Four of Wands shows two joyous people dancing with flowers in their hands beneath a large wreath, which is tied to four crystal-tipped wands staked to the ground. This card gives feelings of safety and comfort of home. Returning home or being with the people and places most familiar with you can be soul enriching. This time to soak up the bliss and appreciate the good things in life. Good time to work on renovating or redecorating your home space. So, we're in Virgo season in this new moon, Virgo new moon. So you're being invited to really look at the organization of your home and how things are flowing, the feng shui of your home, and really spend some time cleaning and tidying and infusing your home with your intentions that you've already, that you're bringing through. We have the reverse Five of Wands, avoiding conflict, tension release, respecting differences. You're having some internal conflict. You're not entirely sure where you stand on the issue. Align your head with your heart to find the option that suits you best. You've just come out of a struggle. And so you've got this like invitation to sort of cocoon at home and to clean up your home. And we have a Five of Cups, sadness, loss, grief, and remorse, trauma, heartbreak, and anger. So as it relates to your question, like what will you be doing? What is going to be happening? Um, you're a mom. You're also a powerful, potent oracle and healer, and like me, you're living this dual life. And the beauty of, like, as a Virgo, I'm here to teach you about your daily habits and how do you incorporate these amazing spiritual frequencies into the day to day and embody them. And so, if you want to go deeper and get a little bit deeper reading, you can come to my DM, and we can go into your birth chart a little bit and see, how this works for you, right? We can really dive deeper. But I'm feeling some throat chakra. So I really feel like you're giving a voice to the young mothers at home and how to embody this frequency of being an oracle, being super metaphysical, being in your galactic connection, being in your frequency transmission, and how to navigate trauma and heartbreak. There's going to be a lot of people that aren't going to understand how to do what you've already done. You just get to be yourself and bring that through. I'm feeling my throat chakra pop, so you may be afraid to speak a certain truth. Maybe not online, but in person, in your in-person circles. It feels like you're there to model and embody this new earth type of experience where, you're a mom, you have your home life, and you have your altar, and you have your rituals that you do, and you're weaving this in and out of your day to day. All right, we're going to pull one more card, and then this is just a mini tune-in, so we could dive deeper. I have all my decks here. I'm doing special new moon tune-in, mini tune-ins, if you want to go deeper, and we could, it's a little bit, it's obviously an exchange. So we've got the Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Nostalgia, innocence, family, kindness, creativity, protection. Six of Cups, receiving, family, right? Home life. We've got 2 wands, 2 cups. And wow, all wands and cups today. So we have thoughts, a lot of thought happening, and then receiving. So your cups, the 5 and 6 of cups. So you're making your way towards being replenished, but you're in the middle of embodying that. And you have a reverse 2 of wands, personal goals, fear of the unknown, lack of planning. So there's a little bit of a balance between, surrendering and not knowing and having that trust fall, and then also appeasing your mind and your sense of organization and what do you need to do next, right? We have a reverse King of Cups. So the King of Cups is about, really being that receiver, that high level position of leadership. And with the reverse, there may be distraction and some sense of maybe like imposter feeling that you're, this reverse King of Cups on here, it says coldness, volatile, immature, overreaction, manipulative. So with these 2 cards together, this tells me, you may be trying to force, what it really comes through receiving. So the embodiment of the energy is when the downloads and the receiving, the cups come in. So you have to balance these wands, all this thought, and your overthinking, and the feminine receivership, leaning back and allowing your true beingness and your pleasure pathway, your throat to yoni pathway, to activate your receivership, your cups being filled, your overflow. So, and then we have a reverse 6 of wands, fall from grace, egotism, punishment, and excess pride. So if you get too much in your head, then, and maybe this is part of, you asked what was the frequency of your transmission. Well, as you embody this, then you teach it, you guide others through it. So it's really fun for us to be connected with our dragons, our fairies, our metaphysical guides, our galactic guides, And all this can be part of the session, but perhaps when you're reaching out to the next clients that truly need your services and want to come into their connection with their dragons and their fairies and their metaphysical side, you may need to meet them first where their mind is thinking, where their ego is tripping, and provide them that connection, that magnetism to leaning back into their feminine receivership. And so balancing the act of being a mother, being a wife, being in a home, being in the 3D, creating our day-to-day experience, and weaving in this powerful, potent frequency, oracular life. And how do we do that? How do we balance that? So that may not be where you stay forever in your work, but it may be where you're beginning now. So there's always the creation of the deepest level, and we are always speaking to our highest level client. And when we're creating content, when we're relating the story of our journey, that's where we can talk about this journey from being too much in the mind to really being in the body. And how do you do that? And why do you do it? And what does it bring us? And maybe you're not speaking it out so clearly, but in the embodiment of it, in the sharing of your experiences, maybe you're doing a retreat, maybe you're doing day experience where you're guiding women through this process so they can get in touch with their inner dragon, their inner cosmic guides. This is exciting. Let me know how all that resonates for you. I went a little deep there. I appreciate your presence in my group and what you're bringing through for the collective. So let's just pull one question card to wrap that one up, and then I'm going to go to the next one. I should be doing this live. On my page. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll just go live now. Let's see. Peaceful, right? You're in your resting, receiving energy. How do I feel when I'm peaceful? Really cultivating that sense of peace because you already are and have and be what it is you're called to. Thank you, Liz. Whew, all right. Okay, so the next person on the list, Danielle, is glowing up her love life. Okay. All right, so let me tune in with Danielle. Maybe I should go live. Then it'll just be on there, and then I'll have to tag everybody. All right, I'm going to live stream live on Facebook. I think we are live. Hello, Baltopia. What's happening? Okay. Hello, everybody. All right, let's see. I'm trying to get... Let's just open up this energy with some sound, shall we? Yay, there I am. everybody. I was doing these live readings from a post I had on my page, and I thought I'd go ahead and record it for everyone instead of just, I'd post it live. I'd do it live. So if you're here and you're watching this, say hello. If you're watching the replay, say hello. And I did Liss's, let me tag everybody actually. That would be the way to go. So let's see, everybody that was on the reading. Okay. Okay, that's Liz. Now I'm going to do Danielle. And Joe. Oh, there we go. Monica. Stephanie. I love you guys. Always come back around. I haven't seen some of you guys in a while. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. How do you do? I've been knowing some of y'all for 10 years, and I love you. All right, Kathy and Nicole. There we go. All right, these are all the people that asked. I don't know if I can get to everybody this morning. I actually have to do a couple things, but let's see where we get. So Danielle, I'm doing you next. Liz will be on the recording. I will post the recording once I've downloaded it and uploaded it. I will put it on, I will post it later or tomorrow on the comments. So Liz, you'll have to wait. Sorry about that. All right. Monica, no, Danielle. Danielle is asking about glowing up her love life. So just clearing the field from anything that was there before, grounding into my deepest energy, and asking the Glow Up Oracle, what is in store? What do we need to know? What energy, knowledge, wisdom is coming through for Danielle about glowing up her love life? Ooh. All the cards fell, but those were not ready. Let's see. All right. Let's tune in. I got a bunch of cards. I'm going to let them guide us after we do our own tune in. Danielle, what is glowing up your love life? Do I have permission from your higher self to tune into your auric field, light bodies, soul, messages, wisdom coming through your heart? What do we got? Yes. Did a little like, yes. All right. What do we need to know? They're showing me the color like a periwinkle blue. Does that make sense? Yay, you're here. You're manifesting your husband. I love it. Okay, so I don't know why, but we got some periwinkle blue. Do you know that color? So right away they like showed me, you know, I see the energy, I feel the energy, and I see the energy. I'm such a freaking Virgo. I always see the patterns, and I see, this is why I'm so good at what I do. More of y'all need to be coming in for your Virgo tune-up right now during Virgo season. I am not playing. Please don't sleep on this. 10 years in, baby. I have served thousands of you. So Danielle, they showed me right away, like, and I can feel it almost in my chest here. They showed me like this pressure point or focal point of where your energy. Oh, you're my Virgo too. I love it. I have a Virgo stellium too, baby. Virgo and Libra stellium. Look at us. And listen, if you guys want a reading and you can book in for a deeper reading, and you can give me your birth date and time and everything, and we can go way deep with some extra information. I love it. So this pressure point energetically, physically, I feel it right here, which to me indicates there's a lot of anxiety and panic. Now, you may not be feeling that overtly. I get to the subconscious stuff that you may not even be aware of. And the pressure there it's like it's attachment to what you want. Does that resonate? Libra rising and Taurus stellium. I love it. What a fantastic combination. I love it. So, and I'm feeling a lot of energy around my crown and my third eye as I'm tuning in with this. So let me wait for your answer. And when I get your answer, I'm going to do a little light language, and I'd love for you to share with me how that light language goes. And by the way, I'm supposed to be out Ubering right now to make money. So if anybody wants to throw me anything, I'll stay on as long as I can. I'd much rather be doing this. All right. It does. I've been working on this. Okay, so it came up right away. So now as we're talking, the energy's moving down from that point down into the solar plexus. So there's probably some underlying work that you get to do to detach from the need and want and desire, and also maybe a fear that it can't happen. Let me know how that resonates. I mean, don't we all have that feeling, right? And who's here? Say hello if you're here, because I'm doing tune-ins, doing live tune-ins. I'm going to go through and do everybody that commented on that one post, and I'm recording this. Of course, this is being recorded on the Facebook, but I had done one before I went live, and I was like, what am I doing? Why don't I just go live? All right, let's take a look at these cards that came through before I actually did my own, just my tune-in. So the first card that comes through, I want to go from this order, from starting with this card. So the first card coming through is a reverse Six of Pentacles. Okay, we have power and domination, strings attached, stinginess, and self-care. Hi, Nicole. Hello, my darling. How are you? Come play with us. We're doing tune-ins. So this is totally what I was just thinking about, this sense of attachment, solar plexus, personal power. Exactly. So, and timing, right? The timing. And look, the next card is reverse Three of Wands. Obstacles, lack of foresight, unexpected delays. So these are the expectations and beliefs. Hi, Stacy. Welcome. It's good to see you. You know, these are all the mental, you know, you got these, the wands, the pentacles, things that are weighing on your mind and coming through. These are the stories that are in your energy field, and they are creating what you're experiencing. You know what I mean? So, and now we're dropping into the heart. Now we're getting into the ancestral part of your heart connection. So these are old, like we got to the root really fast. So this is the kind of work where you can shift this. Disharmony, we have a reverse Three of Pentacles. Disharmony, disorganization, group conflict, working alone. So there's this, that's the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, like you feeling like detached from your special person and feeling like you have to do it alone, when really you create that union within yourself, and then that gets reflected back to you. Let me know how all this is landing. Now we have a Knight of Swords where you're impulsive. So maybe, you know, that feeling when you want that connection, and then sometimes, you know, you might get a little taste of something and go for it really, you know, like, oh, like kind of grab onto it, and then it turns out it's just a piece of driftwood. It's not actually the one. I think there's some of that happening as you're dating, where you like meet somebody and it seems like it might be good, and then if it doesn't, do you have a long period? Ooh, feeling the throat chakra on that one. Do you have a long period of recovery in between experiences, or are you able to kind of next and then keep going, or pull back if you need to? If you meet someone and it's not quite aligning, pull back and own your frequency and have your boundaries. Let me know how all this is coming through for you. We have the reverse Devil. So the Devil is like addictions and you know, attachments to addictions and things like that. And the reverse is freedom, release, recovery. So you are feeling that sense of mastery over yourself. You have a combination of energy, And you're coming into the Ace of Swords, breaking through, new ideas, success, sharp mind, clarity. So all those things are in your field, but I can tell you've been working with it. And yeah, all of this through long periods of no movement, but it's been quicker. Exactly. It gets better and better. And it gets better and easier as we transform. And of course, we're in this new moonergy where you can set the seeds. So, oh, congratulations, 11 years sober. Yes. Yeah, that changes things, doesn't it? So, it feels like, I'm going to do a little light language, and I want you to tell me what comes through from the light language, okay? And I really, I can feel this pattern. I really feel like we could work with this. If you'd like to dive deeper with your birth chart, please come to my DM, and we could do mini tune in with your birth date and a little bit deeper there with some energy shift. Or really, what I invite you to do is like book for a session and spend some time and get the recording and work with the recording clearing and breath work that comes through. And you know, week to week, we could do so much. It's amazing. And then you reduce the time that it takes for it to get better and better, because you're changing the contents of your energetic field and your mindset, your beliefs, right? So, all right, you ready for this little bit of light language to come through? And just tell me what you feel, and then we'll wrap up this mini tune in and go to the next one. And the next one is Joe. So ready, Danielle? And anyone watching, you can receive this frequency too, right? You can receive it. So here we go. There we go. There we go. We're clearing that energy, that attachment energy. We were releasing some of that pressure, opening up some of those connections, the grip. So tell me what comes through that light language for you. Guided towards ancestral healing. Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do. It's deeply tied to inner child and your present being, of course. So it's a holistic approach for sure. It's so important. Yeah, let me know how that light language came through for you. You're burping and really, see? It doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to take a long time. When you work with an alchemist, an experienced alchemist, you know, I'm a 6'2" emotional generator with all of my lower centers defined. So a lot of the energy just shifts when we're just talking. In your heart chakra. Yeah. Yeah, just imagine we're just doing this like casually on a live stream. Imagine focused attention towards you day to day, how rapidly and how much you can uproot and shift. When you uproot and change the contents of your attachments, your beliefs, your energy, your frequency, you embody a new timeline. Yeah, fast and fun. Absolutely. I love it. I love it. All right. Thank you for tuning in, Danielle. Come to my DM if you want to go deeper or find out what your options are, or tune in with your birth date. Look at you. We have so much in common. The 6'2" generator, solar plexus. Yeah, mine are all empty-headed on you. Everything else completely defined. So thankfully that as 6'2s, we get to just move the energy without much effort, right? Of course, we put in a lot of effort to learn these modalities and how to work with people and how to guide the energy best, how to deal with trauma, all these things, right? My pleasure. My pleasure. Okay, thank you, Danielle. So the next person on the list is Joe. And if you're here live, let me know. So Joe, I'm going to tune in with you. Your question is about glowing up your business. What do you need to know? So just asking the light language and the frequency to clear the field. Good. All right, Joe, tuning in with you. Let's see what's coming through for your business. Joe, I'm tuned in with you. Do I have permission from your higher self to tune in? Oh my gosh, it said no. Soul said no. All right, I'm going to come back and do Joe later. It's not the time. Because when I was tuning in, I wasn't getting anything. I'm like, why am I not getting anything? So then I was like, oh yeah, you need to ask permission. And I asked permission and it said no. So now it's not the time to do the reading. I'll come back. Sorry, Joe. I'm sure you can appreciate that. Okay, so next on the list is Monica. Hey, Joe, did you see that? Did you see what just happened? That is so hilarious. I tuned in with you. I can ask again if you want. I tuned in with you and your higher self said, not right now. What do you think about that? I fucking love it. So funny. No, you don't like it? You're like, yeah, please do my reading. Do my reading. What are you talking about? Tell me what you want to do before I go on to Monica. So funny. Oh, you didn't see. Okay. So I finished doing Danielle, which was great. I've done 2 so far. Liz isn't on the live stream, but she's going to be on the recording that I'm going to post. And then I did Danielle. And then I asked to tune in with you and your higher. First I tuned in and I couldn't see anything, and then I said, do I have permission to tune into your higher self? And your higher self was like, no. Do it again. All right, let's try again. Okay. All right, let's everybody ground and center. Do I have permission to tune into? Okay, now it's like, yes. Okay, now's the right time. All right, Joe, here we go. All right, tuning in with you, tuning in with your higher self. What do we need to know about Joe's business? Service, support, expansion, glow up. How are we glowing up Joe's business today? Okay, like I'm trying to ignore this message because I'm not sure. You had to be live watching, right? I'm seeing like these parallel lines, and the word parallel, and I'm almost seeing like 2 parallel lines of, I don't know whether it's a 2 different offerings or ways that you're working with people, but there's 2 things running in parallel. Now, let's tune in and see if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Maybe that's what you have going now, and you want to shift it, or I'm going to take this one card, put it down, and I'm going to shuffle that again with that in mind. What are these parallel lines you're showing me? What is going on? I'm seeing my third eye. I'm feeling my third eye. Feel my third eye and crown, which I felt initially when you first came on. Joe, what about Joe's business? What about these parallel lines? So tell us, what about these parallel streams of income? What is the parallel? Do we need to streamline it down to 1? What's going on? Yeah, this is about energy leaks. The only energy that's pinging is some energy right here. And then it does go into, so there's like a sort of a sense of overwhelm. Like maybe you can streamline your business somehow. Let me know how this is resonating. You got the Ace of Swords, breakthroughs, new ideas, success, sharp mind, and clarity. So I feel like maybe you have a new thing that you're being guided to that's exciting, but you're used to doing your old thing and you're running them at the same time almost, and it's overwhelming. It's draining your energy. So you're being invited to stay curious, to be innovative, to learn new things, the Page of Swords, and to open up, instead of having things running parallel and leaking your energy and feeling overwhelmed, you can go ahead and go into the new thing. Like, instead of your energy being split on the old thing and the new thing, you just go ahead and put all your energy into the new thing, which can take some courage. How does that resonate for you? Let's see what else comes through. Actually, they wanted me to do these Arcturian light activation cards. Oh my gosh, we had a whole bunch of these cards in here and I don't know. Oops. I was thinking there were some cards missing. Whoopsie. Oh well, it is meant to be what it is meant to be. Let me know how that resonates. What is this new direction? What is going on with this new direction? So we got the timeless card, the clarity card, and the simplicity card. So your signature offer, is this a new thing or is this an old thing? Let's pull some more tarot. Because that's the energy was showing, like an innovative new direction, and then maybe an older direction you've already been going, that it's too much and it doesn't work. Like, you've got to put your energy into the new development that you're creating. It's new. Okay. All right. Feel into, like, right now, I want you to feel into that. Hi, Stephanie. I want you to feel into that energy and let those feelings come up in your body. Let's see what I pick up on. Yeah, there's like a certain level of attachment to the way you've been doing things and a little bit of fear to go in the new direction. What do we have here? Thank you. I love, and then there's these guys too. These are fun. Oh, look at you. You've got the Magician, determined, resourceful, potential transformation, with the reversed High Priestess. So you've got some of these repressed feelings, kind of, it's this split energy, basically, right? Split energy. So how can we get you holistic and unified in the direction of the new? That's the advice. That's the new moon intention. Let me be clear and potent in a unified field, directional, in alignment with my passion and purpose. How does that feel, Joe? And I'm about to burp, so we definitely moved and shifted some energy. Okay. If you want to go deeper, please DM. I'm doing mini attunements. I'd rather do max attunements and not do mini anything, because I really want to work with you deeply, all of you, to shift things. But I know how it can be sometimes. So you can come to my DM with your birth date, and we can talk about different options. You're doubting the new program. Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel it. Well, that would be a great thing to dive into, because your energy's split, and when we have split energy, we don't really manifest what we desire. So this new moon is here to help you get clear on what is in alignment and what direction you're going to take. But you're going to have to dive into that doubt and that split energy and see what's going on there. And I'm happy to do that with you. We could get it. We could get it. You will experience somewhat of a shift. The third eye is opening as you clear this energy here in the throat, and attachment to the way things were. Just be opening up to the new. Let me know how that resonates. Yes, Stephanie, you are on the list. Why don't I go ahead and do you, because I don't see Monica here on the stream. My pleasure. Okay, Stephanie. Thank you, Joe. Stephanie, let me know when you feel me tuning in. Thank you, Joe. Clearing the field. Ooh, I'm already getting throat chakra, Stephanie, on the right side. It's like, wah, So who is overriding your energy field and not allowing you to, where are you not allowing you to either preserve your boundaries, your self, your sense of self and your own edges? Where are you not able to speak your truth, yourself, your soul selfie? Already feeling it in your head. Yeah, good. Okay, do I have permission from your higher self to tune in? Yes, thank you. Amare ure kukoye. Good. All right. Oh, what are they showing me? They're showing me like this little furry thing, and the message I got was like planting seeds. And of course, we're on a new moon, and we are planting seeds in this new moon. Feeling your heart chakra now. Put your hand on your heart if you can, and take a deep breath into your heart. And then Wishikwa, definitely feeling, yeah, third eye crown, definitely third eye. All right, you got the reverse 8 of Swords. 2 head injuries. Oh, wow. Are things going to, off work right now, are things going to be okay financially? Oh, honey. So you got the reverse 8 of Swords, which is you're opening to new perspectives. You're allowing yourself to be free, which after what you told me tells me, you know, there's a reason you have this head injury and you're off work right now. And things are going to be okay financially when you embrace this pause and redirect. Let me know how that resonates, and I'll pull some more cards on that. What does Stephanie need to know? Why is this happening for her? What opportunities are coming her way? What's new? What new directions has she been redirected to? Queen of Wands, confidence, determination, independence, cheer. The Queen of Wands sits proudly on a throne, a symbol of strength and fire. So you're being invited in this time that you're pausing to embody your Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands receives everything. She's magnetizing everything she needs. And this is what I've learned so much in the last few years, Stephanie. I know you've watched my journey. You know, I'm a Virgo, I'm an overachiever. My dad's an Aries. Like, I lived my life under the gun, like, let's go, let's go, let's go. You know, that's the way things used to be. And, in pausing and slowing down, and I've had lots of time where I had to lay still with my womb drama and everything. What I learned from that experience is that in the pause, especially when we are gifted oracles, in tune with the universe, receiving messages, the more that we allow ourselves to be in the frequency of our see, you're a Virgo, the more you allow yourself to be the priestess, to be the Queen of Wands, to sit still and let the energy formulate into cohesive union with your intention and focus, the more that you tell that to the quantum and receive what you actually want. When we're at our jobs, you know, running around, unintentional, just doing the daily, we're not in our aligned energetic receiving and creation. So being paused by the universe, like I've had 3 car accidents in 3 years, and each one was a redirect and pulled me back from the daily grind in order to allow me to keep embodying. So the first step I would say is to have some gratitude around, like, oh wow, I've been redirected. What am I being invited to? I'm just gonna turn on the air conditioning because it's freaking humid here today, humid and hot. does all that resonate, dear? All right, let's see. I'm going to pull one of these guys, one of these compass cards to round out the message. And I know there's some panic, like fear, and you get to acknowledge that, but yes, I just had a little panic attack because I received an unexpected email from my legal representative. I'm hoping she made a mistake. Yeah, okay. So here's what I want you to do. Today, I want you to pull back from that message and that manifestation, and I want you to feel all the feelings that brought up for you first, okay? If it's grief, it's fear, it's panic, whatever, right? Let your body feel that. Then I want you to talk to your inner being, your little Stephanie that's freaking the fuck out. Like, where is my security? How's this possibly going to work out? What the fuck am I going to do? And you're going to tune in and feel all the feelings. Oh, it's scary. It may take 10, 15, 20, I don't know, right? Feel your feelings. And then you're going to do some nervous system realignment. You're going to put the tongue on the bottom of your mouth. You know, this is after you've felt the feelings and allowed yourself to acknowledge what you're going through. You're going to go into a state of calm and nervous system realignment. And you're going to allow yourself to move into a space where it is done. What is done? This is a new moon. You're setting intention. It is done. What is done? This message is a mistake. And I'm going to be redirected to my wish fulfilled. What is my wish fulfilled? That I receive a income, a new job, an opportunity. I may not know what it is, but everything is working out for my best realignment. You feel me, Stephanie? Ooh, soulmate. You're being aligned to your own soul with this experience. Let yourself trust fall and allow this change to happen. That is the message. Let me know how that resonates, and I'll be rooting for you. Let me know what happens. Keep me posted. But please do that process. If you need, when this is, replay, go back and watch that part again if you need to remember, like, the steps, right? We are such powerful creators, and our beliefs and our trust and what's inside of us totally creates our reality. I didn't used to fully believe it, and I do now. And it is powerful work, and today is such a great day to set those seeds and to decide. I have an experience myself where I had a bill a few years ago that was thousands of dollars. I had no idea how I was going to pay it. And then now it's finally, I think I'm going to get money back. It took me a while, though. So can I just infuse you with absolute faith and trust that your situation will get resolved when you fully believe it and clear out all the doubt? Yes, send me DM and let me know how it goes. Okay, I love it. Thank you, honey. Blessings to you. All right. So we're going to tune in. Let's see, what time is it? I'm going to have to go now. I think I'm going to do Monica, and then I'm going to come back and do the rest afterwards. So if you're watching this and you want to tune in, you just got to come to my DMs. I probably won't do too many more for no pay because Mama's got to work. I'm a busy lady paying for this high living here in LA. And all right, so part of this, I believe, is to pull me back to doing readings and helping find missing, murdered people. Oh, I have, Stephanie, I have a friend you might want to connect with. I don't know. My friend has been studying that with astrology. He's studying the astrology so he can work with police stations and stuff to learn all that stuff. So keep going. There we go. Do you feel that? We just cleared a lot of that, what was coming up. Feel that clarity. Take a moment. Just really feel that. That should have cleared something with you. My pleasure. All right, Monica, we're tuning in with Monica, and then I'm going to wrap it up and go out there and do what I do. I would much rather be here serving and reading, so if anybody wants to book me in, I'm open today. Open. All right, Monica, tuning in with you, Monica. field. Thank you. Thank you for all the previous readings. Keep coming through. We open and receive your highest message, everything for the greater good. Monica, do I have permission to tune into your higher self? Yes. Thank you. All right, what are we seeing with Monica? I haven't tuned in with you in a long time, Monica. I don't even know what you've been up to. Please come forward and connect in with my DMs. You want to let me know what's going on. What are they showing me? I can't even quite make it out. Monica, what does Monica need to know? What did she say in her money and romantic partnership? Just kind of clearing the surface energy. There's kind of a lot of, I don't want to call it static, but there's just like a lot of energy around you. So you might need to do some energy clearing. If you haven't yet, Monica, go do the free Sacral Reboot on valtopia.com. It's so good. It's 8 minutes. And, oh, you volunteer with an organization already and help personal people. I love that. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Yeah, keep going, honey. Keep doing it. Keep going. So, Monica, static energy. Definitely need to do some clearing. Go do the free Sacral Reboot. Let's see. What is coming in for you for money and love? So the first tip is clear your energy. You're picking up on other people's energy and clear that out of your field. So let's just do a little sweep for the reading. Thank you. And anybody watching, if you would like your energy field to be swept too, quickly cleared so you can get more clear on your intentions and focus for today, just say I receive in the comments on the playback. If you've watched this far, definitely clear your energy with my frequency. You just say I want to be clear and you'll probably get cleared depending on your level of receiving. All right, Monica. So I feel the ancestral panel activating and your heart chakra. So we have clear your energy field and tuning into the root. What is the message here? What intention can we set in the new moon for this love and money activation? Belief. Asked to be implanted with the most deepest belief and faith and trust that love is yours, overflow is yours, you are so supported and guided. Yeah. And when I say that, I felt this energy in the throat, and this is emotion, a lack of trust, a lack of faith, a disappointment. It's like, I've had enough, I can't do this anymore kind of vibe, right? So let yourself feel all those emotions, much like what I said to Stephanie, like feel the emotions, feel the emotion that's all buried up in here. It's the root, it's rooted into your heart, it's rooted into your ancestral panel. I worked through this similar feeling within myself this week. So this Virgo energy is here to open up these old rooted patterns of worthiness and doubt and fear. But you got to feel that and move it up and out to make space for an expanded belief in yourself and what you want and what you're going for. So, yeah. All right, let's just see these cards and then. Yeah, we've got the reverse magician. You're not in a state of faith about what you can create. Illusion, deception, lack of energy, confusion, ill intent, right? So your intentions are filled with this doubt that you may not even be aware of. Maybe it's subconscious. So you get to shift that. You get to change that. We got the reverse page of swords, manipulation, deception, haste. So you're trying to force something that you don't even believe in. That's not going to work. It starts on the inside. You got to work from within. We've got some clearing to do here. confusion, brutality, chaos, clouded judgment. That's what I felt as I tuned in. Reverse Ace of Swords. So what can, yeah, we do need to do some root chakra. You know, I did a whole 8 modules in Bliss Activators on the root chakra last December. And then we did the the sacral reboot too. It's 16 modules of clearings and activations. You could do it self-guided, or when you're ready to, you know, work with me one-to-one, I can gift it as a bonus when you're working with me on a 3-month package or something. But we got to get grounded. We got to get rooted into your faith and your trust and your creative powers. If you're on TikTok, come follow me on TikTok, because I'm doing my regular authentic Val stream, sharing the truth of what was been hard for me, what has opened me up, my success stories, my client success stories. Woo, that really came flying up. Yeah, you're tired. You're tired of this story, and you're ready for something new. Exhaustion, fatigue, struggle, defense, paranoia. Reverse 9 of Wands. So you get to change the story. We get to do that, but it's an inside job. It's alchemy. It's clearing and release, and a reboot and rewiring, subliminals, whatever. Like, we got to reprogram. We really do. It's time for you to take a leap of faith and get this support for yourself, whether it's self-guided, whether it's making time for yourself, your daily devotionals. I do have free stuff if money is an issue. You can come to my DM and we'll tune in with your birth chart, and we'll go a little deeper for an accessible thing. Or if you're ready to take the leap and actually shift this pattern and have a completely different result. Several of my clients have met their soul partners and fallen in love, and gotten pregnant and all those kind of things. Come in for service, my friends. All right, thank you, Monica. I love you. It's good to see you. It's good to see each of you. I'm so grateful. I will post this when I get a chance. If you're here live right now, say hello. Tell me hi. I'll pull a quick fuck yeah card for you, and I will get to the others on the Glow Up guide, and ask me questions that I might go do these readings on TikTok next. I love doing this. I'm grateful for you all. I have a lot of pre-recorded content that just rocks. And I can also, when you book in, I can spend time with you and breathe those experiences with you. There's so many ways you can work with me. Why aren't you working with me? Come on in. I've honed this gift. I'm so good at what I do. I want to help you. All right, so come on in. I'm so grateful for each of you. I'll see you on the next one. Happy new moon. Love your frequency. You are the miracle. All right, have no idea where the Zoom is now. Somewhere back here. Oh, nope, that's not it. Oh, there we go. All right. I will post this as soon as it is finished. Love you guys. Bye.